Good morning, class.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, today we are going to start with drawing a lowercase d. Can everyone please say D?
D.
Thank you. We're going to talk a little bit about first our lines that we draw on. It's kind of like a highway. First, you have the high line, then the midline, then the baseline. I'll show you how that works. With the D, you start at the high line. You go down to the baseline, up to the midline, around, down to the baseline. And that is how you make a D. I will show you. Okay. Where do you start at, class?
The high line.
Very good. The high line. So we're going to draw down to the baseline, up to the midline, and around, down to the baseline. There you have a D. What's that, class?
A D.
Very good. We're going to practice on our hands. First, let's take our hand. We'll pretend our pointer finger is our high line. Our pinky finger is our baseline. And in the middle is our midline. So first, you're going to take your finger up at the high line, go down to the baseline, and around, up around the midline, and down to the baseline. Let's erase. One more time. Up at the high line, down to the baseline, up to the midline, around, and down to the baseline. Our next letter is the capital K. Can you say K, please?
K.
Very good. K. I'll show you how this works. You start up at the high line. You go down, draw a line down to the baseline, pick your pencil up. Then you're going to scoot it over just a bit and slant. Start from the high line, slant down to the midline. From the midline, you're going to slant down to the baseline. And there you have a K. What's that, class?
It's a K.
Very good. We're going to draw a K on our highway. First, you start where?
The high line.
Very good. So we'll start up at the high line. Go down to the baseline. Do we pick our pencil up?
Yes.
Very good. Scoot over just a bit. Go down to where?
The midline.
The midline. Go down to the midline. And from the midline we go where?
Down to the baseline.
Down to the baseline. Very good. What's that letter?
K.
Very good. On your partner now, we're going to draw in the air our letter K. So first you start up at the high line, go down to the baseline, pick your pencil up. Then you go over to the high line, down to the midline, and down to the baseline. Let's erase. From the high line, down to the baseline, pick your pencil up. Down, up to the high line, down to the midline, and down to the baseline. What did we just draw?
K.
Very good! And there you have it. That's our handwriting lesson for today.